Lord, so descend. 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 Lord, so descend.
Sinn Féin and along with the unions has organised this rally today in the heart of West Belfast to show support and solidarity with the ill treatment and bad treatment that has been given to the employees of the Ford Visteon plant in the heart of West Belfast. We as a political party have lobbied very, very hard. In fact, the MP's office, Jerry Adams, has ensured that this is brought to the top level of Ford and Visteon to ensure that these workers are given rights because they have been denied them. And what we're about as a party and the unions are about as union representatives are to ensure that them demands are given, because these people came in just over a week ago told they had no longer a job. Some staff members in this plant have been working there for 42 years and yet they've been told but they haven't even got a proper redundancy package. Not good enough, and that's why we're here to ensure that redundancy package is given to them. But not only is the redundancy package given to them, we also are arguing that the plant stays open and re-employment are given to these workers because it's not good enough.
Well, we're supporting the workers at Visteon in a campaign to get fairly treated with redundancy. It's a disgrace the way both Ford and Visteon have treated them. Sinn Féin fully backed this campaign, and myself and Jerry Adams and other MLAs met with both Ray Champion and Arlene Foster about this matter, and we hope that this campaign is going to be successful and the workers are going to get for what they're entitled to.
Just here to show my support for the workers here at the Visteon factory at Ford. I think it's disgraceful the way that they've been treated. I know that they've been in a lock-in in the plant from this news was relayed to them, so I think that the whole community should come out and support them. They're in for the long haul there, and certainly anything that I feel that I can do to support them, I certainly will.
Lord, so descend. 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 Lord, so descend.
Lord, so descend. Lord, so descend.
First of all, I'd like to start when Ford Motor Company sent the administrator in here last week. They thought they were attacking 210 hard-working people, their wives and their children. They have now attacked not only them people, they have attacked a whole community. A community that will stretch from Belfast to Lisburn to Cork to New York, where they're talking today. And we intend to keep this protest up for every last hour we have to do, and take every minute of our time to get justice for the workers on this site. This is only the start. We are here for the long haul. Ford Motor Company, we're not moving till you do the right thing and reopen this plant.
Our Deputy First Minister, Mark McGuinness, he's telephoned the Director of Ford in Europe yesterday afternoon, and we've also asked that the Minister of Employment and the Minister for Enterprise, Trade and Investment do the same, and we have been in close contact with all those ministers over this past week. And really, we know there is a crucial meeting here today, and we have spoken with the workers about that meeting as well. But there are bigger questions there, and some of the speakers have already alluded to it. There's bigger questions about corruption and malpractice, and information and evidence about Ford and Visteon is being compiled at this very moment, and that needs to be thoroughly investigated. And really, we will definitely have more to report in the days ahead once that investigation is completed. So I would just like to say to people here to keep focused on the core of this injustice. And when I was here last week when the sit-in first began, you know, everyone was very much, you know, saying we're going to be here for the long haul, and other people on the outside, other people were sort of saying, oh, they'll not stick it out, they'll not stick it out. I think this is evidence today of this crowd here today. You have support, the workers have support, and I think the workers have shown their courageous stand here, and they are here for the long haul. So. So as I say, basically, I don't want to go in and re-rehearse all that has been happening, but what I do want to say to people here today, that there was a great injustice done to the workers and the families of the workers of this plant last week. And when that injustice is done, that injustice isn't just done to those workers and those families, it's done to you, to me, to everybody out there, and we really, really need to be sending a very clear message. We support the workers and their families of this plant, and we will not go away until we have justice for them.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Well, obviously Sinn Féin organised today's march along with the trade union movement and members of the local community. And really Sinn Féin and their representatives live in this community of West Belfast. They're part of this community in West Belfast, and really we're here to show our solidarity and our support for the workers and their families that have lost their jobs. Sinn Féin has been working tirelessly from last week when the people were first told that they no longer had their jobs here, and very, very unjustly, it was a very unjust way that they were told that they didn't have the 90 days arbitration that they normally would have, or consultation with the management. So I think that Sinn Féin has been there from the start. Our party leader has been involved in this particular issue now for several years. He has been involved in discussions with, in recent times, he's been involved in discussions with the management of Ford, with the management of Visteon, but also the Ministers for Employment and Learning and the Ministers of Enterprise, Trade and Investment. So he has been involved in speaking directly to all those people. Our main objective is to try and get the people's jobs back, so that the jobs are reinstated. Now, and if that isn't possible, then that a decent and just severance or redundancy payment is made, because Ford have a moral and an ethical duty to live up to their obligations and the conditions that they signed off with those workers. So I would hope that the jobs would be reinstated, or that severance and redundancy pay would reflect the loyalty of those workers.